As allegations of abuse of power are being made against Deputy Chief of Police Uday Jaswal, Diane Deans, chair of the Auto Police Services Board, says that Jaswal has proposed he not take over the role of interim police chief in order to not be a distraction in the investigation. This all comes after the Toronto Sun reported yesterday that there was an Ontario Civilian Police Commission investigation into allegations of corruption within the top ranks of the Durham Regional Police Services, where Jaswal previously served as Deputy Chief before returning to Ottawa earlier last year. The report says the Ontario Civilian Police Commission stripped Paul Martin, Chief of the Durham Police Services, of some of his powers, accusing him, Jaswal, and another senior officer of abuse of power and corruption. Now, during today's Ottawa Police Services Board, Diane Deans, chair of the board, addressed some of these concerns, saying the allegations are very serious, but at this point unproven. Here's a little bit of what she had to say.
The letter was provided to the Ottawa Police Services Board because some of the allegations relate to Deputy Jaswal and date to his time with the Durham Police. The nature of those allegations has already been reported, and they are serious. That said, these are unproven allegations, and only the Commission's investigation will be able to determine whether there is any merit to them.
Now, the current Police Services Board is obviously not saying much right now as the investigation is ongoing, but some previous board members are now saying that they too had concerns when they hired Jaswal as Deputy Chief last summer. The board was made aware of the allegations during the hiring process in the summer of 2018, and councillors Tim Tierney and Alan Hubley are speaking up about this, with Hubley saying that he did not support Jaswal as the candidate. Still, the board continued with the hiring of Jaswal and was sworn in as Deputy Chief in August 2018. So what exactly does that report say? Well, we have not been able to obtain a copy of it, but the Toronto Sun has, and they are reporting that the report from the Ontario Civilian Police Commission alleges that Martin, Jaswal, and another senior officer may have acted in an overbearing, intimidating, harassing, and/or tyrannical manner towards both sworn and civilian members of the police service. It goes on to say that the three may have ignored, covered up, attempted to cover up, allowed, tolerated, encouraged, participated in, or were willfully blind to criminal conduct and/or serious misconduct. Now, as of right now, none of the officers are facing charges and the allegations are not proven. Jaswal says that the accusations are untrue and is confident that his name will be cleared. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what will happen from here, especially because former Ottawa Police Chief Charles Bordelot retired only a few weeks ago. Jaswal was expected to take his place for the next few months until the Ottawa Police Services Board chooses a new police chief later this year. We now know that won't happen, and it will be interesting to see what happens, especially because many people have said that Jaswal was a runner-up for the permanent job. Charlie Senack, WIN News, Ottawa.